Dear Dhamma friends, very good evening to you all. Today, I am so happy to be here to deliver this Dhamma talk on Are You Afraid of Ghosts? So, there are many devotees are here. I didn't see that much crowd earlier. According to this topic, I think most of people are having interest. After seeing the poster, one of the devotees came to meet me today evening. She's from Maldives and she has seen this poster, and then she has given many phone calls to our office asking about me. Then she wanted to meet me today evening. She came and met me. She had a problem. Some spirits are influencing to her. So now she needs help. Then I asked many questions, and she is hearing sounds. And also she is seeing many features in front of her, daytime and nighttime. So I gave blessings to her, and she is searching a black magician. I said, I am not a black magician, just I can give some blessings to you, I can recover you if you have such kind of influence. I have done lots of things related to this matter. When I was in Sri Lanka, many people are coming who are influenced by the spirits, especially bad spirits, ghosts. I chant and give blessings to them. After that, they are okay. Those spirits can be removed from their body. Sometimes they are entering to the human bodies. It's true. I have lots of experiences. When I am here, one person came. He also having the same problem. He came to our office, Buddhist Vihara office, and asked for a blessing. Then Venerable Jnanobhasa Thera called me. There's a person who is having such kind of problem. Can you solve this problem? I discussed with him. He said he also having the same problem, seeing some features. And also one spirit is catching and pulling him. So he can't sleep. He hasn't slept many days. So bad smells are coming in home. Then I blessed him and I told him, you have to protect your house with the chanting. She will come again. She said she is going to change. He is going to change his home also, because he can't stay in that home. Very big problems are there, people are experiencing. So we can remove all those bad influences with the chanting and giving blessings to them. It's 100% sure. We have done it. I have got lots of experiences. So let's move to our topic. I have taken few photographs. They are actual photographs. This is one of my friends given to me from Tibet. You can see a flying object in the sky. It may be a ghost or bad spirit or someone. Then this is taken by me when I went to Buddha Gaya in India. I got it when I took photos outside in the sky. Normally I take photos. I want to catch the goats and those kinds of invisible things to my phone or my camera. So here we can see a cobra or serpent flying serpent, golden colored one. It's here again very clear. It's a serpent. I thought this is a Naga who has got a miracle power. In Buddhism, it is explaining that there are Nagas, Deva, Naga, Mahiddika. Mahiddika means who has got very miracle powers. There are goats and Nagas or cobras. They are divine. They are moving in this sky. So Mahiddika means full of miracle powers. There are goats and Nagas. I quote one of Nagas here. When I went to Somavati Stupa in Sri Lanka, inside the one of the tooth relic is kept enshrined. So this pagoda is very amazing one, always having various kinds of miracle things. I took a photograph. I saw this feature, so similar to a moon. When I went there, every time I take photographs, in every photographs I can see the same circle. It's similar to a dust, made by dust. Sometimes here, sometimes the opposite side or another side. Every time I see this symbol, then after few years, I went there again and I saw it was framed. Another person has taken a similar photo and they have given to the temple and it was framed nearby the shrine room. So it's amazing. Here, the same place, I took photograph. Some circles are there. I think they are the gods or some invisible beings. They come to worship to the pagoda. This pagoda is having, as I said, lots of miracle powers. Sometimes at night, people can hear the sounds of the drums, which are used by the Buddhist people. Inside, the sound is coming. People hear it. And many features, sometimes the 6 kinds of rays are emitting, which are similar to the Buddha's rays, similar to the flag color. So they are emitting from this pagoda. So here Buddha Gaya, again, I took a photograph. Many circles are there. I think invisible spirits. There are lots of spirits. Once I went to the Varanasi, when the time of chanting Dhamma Sutta, I took many photos in the sky. The sky was full of these kinds of circles. I think gods are coming to listen Dhamma Sutta. They prefer to listen Dhamma Sutta. But Leslie, you are going there annually, then you take some photos evening time when the monks are reciting, chanting. Saranath. This is Saranath. This is Buddha Gaya. Saranath also I have many photos. So this is Ruwan Melisaya. In front of the Ruwan Melisaya, I made puja, lightning puja. At that time, one of my friends took a photograph. See, there's a similar circle. This is, I think, one of the gods. They are coming and joining with us to do those kinds of offerings. So here, invisible spirit, it's from internet. I am not taking, but the same thing I heard after coming here 2 years ago, 3 years ago. One of devotee told me in her house, outside of the house, this kind of palms features have seen by the family members. Someone is there outside keeping hands like this. The family members were afraid of these things, and then they invited me to go to their house, and I chanted. After that, they said it is not there. Our chief incumbent informed me, go there and see the thing and do some blessings. That is why I went there. So it's happening like this. This is a God. God at Adam speak. I quote this one. As our people believe, always in the morning, especially when the sun rises, one of the gods is there who is named as God Saman, Sumana Saman. He is coming there and he worship many times to the footprint of the Buddha. It's a mountain, difficult to climb. It takes more than 4-5 hours to climb. So early morning, people see the sunrise. At that time, I was there. I took a photograph of the sunrise. At once, I saw this photo, and also then I video it. I have video for this. At the end, I will show you if you need. So see the picture, golden color, body is there. Inside the hand, there's something similar to a gem. As I saw, it is a casket which is kept the relics of the Buddha. So the god Saman is the protector of that place, footprint of the Buddha. So many people are going there and worship annually. There's a season. In that season, thousands of people are going there and worshipping, respecting the footprint of the Buddha. So these things are giving some information for us. There are invisible things. There may be the ghost or maybe the gods and different kinds of beings, invisible beings are there around us. Actually, we can't see them. Our eye is not that much rich to see them, but some animals can see, even dogs and cats, they can see. Their eye is very rich to see the things which are far from here, and subtle things they can see. However, according to the Buddhist teaching, there are ghosts, there are spirits. For example, King Bimbisara and the hungry ghosts in Petavattu, we can see one story. King Bimbisara stayed in the city named Rajgir. So one day at night he saw many spirits who were disturbing to him. He saw many features, very disgusting features. And also he heard their noises, they were shouting. The reason is in the same day he offered the Veluvanarama to the Buddha. He was full of merits offering that monastery. The relatives who were connected to his previous life understood that this is the time of taking merits from this king. That is why they came and disturbed to this king. Next day morning, King Bimbisara went to the Veluvanarama and met the Buddha, asked, "Venerable Sir, last night I had very big problem. Some spirits disturbed me. Venerable Sir, who are they?" Buddha said, "They are your previous relatives. Many births ago, they were relatives who are very connected to you. They did wrong things, bad things." The thing is explained by the Buddha. At that time, King Bimbisara also a regional administrator, king. in that region. He organized almsgiving to the Buddha and thousands of monks. And he divided people into many groups to offer and organize the dana, almsgiving. So one group is these spirits. They didn't offer the food to the monks. After receiving all the things, very delicious food and other gifts, items, they took and left away from that place. They used themselves. They ate. So as a result of that bad action, they got birth in a hungry spirit world, and many times they suffered. Even that time also they were suffering. They don't have any connection to get merits. So they thought this former friend, Bimbisara, is having very great merits. Now we can get help from him to get a good birth. Then they disturbed to the king. Buddha explained the story in that way. Buddha said to the king, King Bimbisara, they are your relatives, you have to transfer merits to them. Then king asked Venerable, how can I do? You can transfer merits thinking about the previous merits. But King Bimbisara said, no, Bhante, I will organize another almsgiving. I will transfer merits to them doing new meritorious action. Then Buddha approved. After doing it, after offering alms to the Buddha and Maha Sangha, transferred the merits. Then King Bimbisara asked from the Buddha, Venerable Sir, have they taken my merits? Yes, they have taken, already they have left that hungry ghost spirit. They became a good position. So this is the story. So according to this story, we can understand the hungry ghosts are there. They have to take merits to recover from those difficult and sorrowful births. Another thing is here, Tirokudda Sutta. It is very famous in Buddhist literature. I took it as my topic today. Tirokuddesu tittanti sandhi singhatake cha dwarabahasu tittanti agantwana sakangaram. This is preached by the Buddha. They stand outside the walls, at crossroads and junctions, at door posts, having returned to their own homes. So some hungry ghosts are coming to our homes. Sometimes our beloved mother, father, and brothers and sisters passed away. They've passed away with the affection towards the family members. If they get hungry ghost birth, then they look back where I came. Now no chance to get good births because of the demerits. I have gained this position, so I want to go to a good birth. So no one will help me. Only my relatives are there. I want to meet them. I want to inform them to do meritorious activities and transfer merits. Then the hungry ghosts come to the homes and they sit in front of the houses, and also they stand in certain places. They are looking at us. So it's happening this way. In this sutta, the Buddha explains that the spirits of the deceased, peta, we use the word peta. Peta means departed ones, often linger around their former homes and familiar places, suffering due to their unfulfilled cravings. However, when their living relatives make offerings of food and drink and dedicate the merit to them, these spirits can be relieved from their suffering and find peace. When I was in Sri Lanka, one person came and met me. He met me. He asked the same problem. The family members are always aggressive. They are fighting each other. And always various kinds of diseases are arising among them. So no any success. The house is very dark. So as I earlier mentioned, the bad smell is coming always. So he said me, Venerable Sir, can you help me? Then I told him, I will come to your home and I will see the nature. I went there as he explained the same nature was there. Then I started to chant and I throw the chanted water around the house, inside the house, and I gave some chanted threads to them, and I tied up chanted sacred threads in their hands. Then I informed him, you come again after 1 week and inform me the result. Then he came back to the temple and he informed me, it's okay now. No any problem, we are happy. Now I am gaining some works and that bad smell is not coming now. See, these things are happening. So because of the influence of hungry ghosts, nature of hungry ghosts, appearance and characteristics, hungry ghosts are depicted as beings with emaciated bodies, often with swollen bellies and tiny mouths, symbolizing their insatiable hunger and thirst. They are always with thirst and they are always hungry. As explained in Petavattu, there are hundreds of stories in Petavattu preached by the Buddha and the Arahants. They have seen hungry ghosts. Once Moggallana Thera went down from the Gijjakuta Parvata or rock mountain. At that time he saw a hungry ghost, very long, a very tall one and big body, but the mouth is very small. The body is very big, belly is very big. So how they can take food with the whole like needle? The mouth is similar to a needle hole. So they can't take food, they can't drink water as much as possible. They can't feed their body. And their body is having very rotten situation, have got a bad smell. Their bodies are having bad smells. So, and also the Lakkana Thera, so similar hungry ghosts. They informed to the Buddha, asked what is the problem with them. Buddha said they have done demerits, bad deeds in their previous births. That is why they have got taken this position. So if someone transfer merits, they can recover. And in Uttara Petavattu, in that is story, it is explaining when the monks were moving to the alms round, nearby the river, they saw a hungry ghost, and they reached to that hungry ghost and asked, what happened to you? Who are you? And then they see that is a female hungry ghost. She explained, I was a human being earlier. My son was offering alms to the monks. At that time I opposed. I informed her not to do it. Why you are wasting money? Why you are wasting food? Don't offer. Daily he was offering. His name was Uttara. So he is a royal person. But that mother didn't support her and rejected that deed and opposed to do it. Then Uttara built a temple to the monks. At the time of opening, he invited to the mother, please come. You don't do any meritorious activities. Please join with me. Do meritorious actions, thinking about the next births. Then she agreed, and she went there. She offered one kind of broom made by the peacock feathers. She offered that one. After a few days, she passed away. So, as a result of offering broom made by peacock feather, she got a very long hair. That hungry ghost had a very long hair up to the feet, very long, big. It can be covered by that peacock, by that hair. She can cover whole the body. That much big long hair received with the power of offering that broom. The bad result is she was very hungry whole life. From the birth, she never had good food. She never had good drink. Though there is a river nearby that hungry ghost, she couldn't drink water. When she moves to that place, she saw it's very dangerous, bloody. She can't drink. Monks knew the reason. Then she requested to the monks, Venerable Sirs, please help me. How can we help? That hungry ghost informed to the monks, Venerable Sirs, you go alms round, collect alms, then you offer that alms to other monks. And if you get robes, you offer those robes to the other monks, then transfer merits. The monks did it. As a result of that merit, she recovered. So this way, the transferring merits is the main thing to those hungry ghosts. It depends on the deeds, whatever we are doing in this birth cycle. So suffering is the main thing to those hungry ghosts. The primary form of suffering for hungry ghosts is extreme hunger and thirst. They wander in search of food and water, but what they find often turns into inedible or harmful substances like pus or fire. The moment they try to consume it, their suffering is a metaphor for the greed, attachment, and harmful actions that led to their rebirth in this unfortunate state. This is actually giving a good message to us. If you have got lust and deep attachment to your family members or house or land or any properties, when you die, if you have got the same attachment, what will happen to you? So you will get birth there according to your attachment with taking any kinds of births, maybe a cat, dog, or maybe hungry ghost, maybe another spirit. You are there. So one incident was there in Sri Lanka. At night, the vehicle in the house moved without starting any other person. It was automatically started. No one was there. So it ran past and making damages to the house. So the lights also open, switched on the lights also. The people came out and saw what happened. Who did it? No one was there. Gates were closed. So no one was there. Then another day, again it was happened. There was a brother who was working very well in that house, and this vehicle belonged to him. He passed away with the attachment of this vehicle. Now he is a spirit. He is driving now this vehicle. So they understood the reality. They knew it with the support of some people. Then they transferred merit to that person, saying the name. When we transfer merits, we have to say the name also. That is why we are putting names. I have seen lots of names in front of the Bodhi tree, in front of the statue of the Buddha. And when we participate into the alms givings, we see the names are written there. It's good. We have to transfer merits, remembering their names. Then that incident happened like that. He has taken that merit and recovered. No more problems was there. So suffering is there. The causes of rebirth as a hungry ghost. Here it is given some facts. The Petavatu recounts various stories where individuals, due to their actions motivated by greed, stinginess, or harming others, are reborn as hungry ghosts. Common themes include misers who hoarded wealth and resources without sharing or giving to those in need. Some people are there, they collect money and various kinds of things. They don't share it with others. What happened to them? They are with greed of those things. Then they get birth in the same places, in the same land, same houses, with greed. If they get birth as a good life, as a heavenly life for a very powerful and also comfortable life, it is no problem. If they get hungry ghost birth, it is a big problem. There are some relatives, they are coming to us to support. They were very loud persons to us, but they are in a bad position. They come to us to support, but they are in a bad position. What happened to us? That bad spirit will give various kinds of disturbances us. They are coming towards us to support, but they don't think it is a disturbance for us. If they are gods, no problem, no? Some are there. Some relatives have taken the birth in heaven. The gods are there on the earth, in the sky, in the trees, and in many places there are gods. So those kinds of powerful and helpful gods are there, sometimes come to us and always with us, supporting and giving some hints. Oh, there is a terrible and dangerous thing. Be careful, don't go today, don't go out. They block us. There are some incidents, they block us, make some disturbances. Then they protect us. Some are helping us, some are disturbing us. So the miser people who are full of mean, they are getting birth in hungry ghost, as hungry ghosts. People who neglected their familial duties, especially in caring for their parents or failing to perform meritorious deeds on behalf of deceased relatives, they are also getting hungry ghost births. Some parents are dying with angry. The children are not supporting them. What happened to them? They curse. They curse to the children. You are consuming my properties, but you are not supporting us. So they die with that anger. So those parents come back and They are full of angry towards the children. They do lots of bad things. They do revenges. They do wrong things towards them. And that is one of fact. Those who committed acts of cruelty or deceit, particularly in relation to food or sustenance. So those people also get hungry ghost possessions. Relief and release. According to the Petavattu, the suffering of hungry ghosts can be alleviated through acts of generosity performed by the living. When the living dedicate merit to these beings through offerings or virtuous deeds, it can result in their release from the hungry ghost stream. The stories often depict how the deceased, now reborn as hungry ghosts, appear to their living relatives in dreams or visions. Some are saying, I saw my father in dreams. He was in white cloth. He had a sign in body, and but he was asking something. Then they do some meritorious activities. The merit is not enough for that one. That is why he is asking something. Sometimes people see in dreams bad spirits, and their mother face is similar to their mother or father. They are seen in dreams. They are giving some hints to the children. I am in a bad position. Please help me. That way. So some people come to the temple and asked me, I saw my father in my dreams, and this way I saw, Venerable Sir, what I have to do. Then I tell them, you have to do some meritorious action and transfer merits to them. They are appearing in front of you seeking merits. So we have to do these things. There is a sutta named Maha Sutta. In this sutta, we can see various kinds of spirits, hungry ghosts, and names of hungry ghosts, yakhas, nagas, and various kinds of invisible beings are mentioned in this sutta. It is relevant for its detailed description of different types of spirits, including yakhas and their interactions with humans. It emphasizes the significance of the Buddha's presence in providing protection and dispelling fear. Buddha was in Mahavana in Vaisali. Buddha brought thousands of monks to that place, informed to the monks, please come with me. We are going to have a big meeting there. Then those invisible spirits also came. They came for the protection of the group. The Mahavana is full of invisible spirits. They thought Buddha and Arahants will be affected by those bad spirits. That is why from different directions, many invisible spirits came to protect Buddha and Arahants. In this sutta it is mentioned 7,000 yakhas inhabiting the land of Kapilavattu, powerful, effulgent, glamorous, prestigious, rejoicing, have approached the monks' forest meeting. 6,000 yakhas from the Himalayas of varied hue, powerful, effulgent, glamorous, prestigious, rejoicing, have approached the monks' forest meeting. So, thousands of invisible beings came who are named as yakhas from Mount Sata. 3,000 yakhas of varied hue, powerful, effulgent, glamorous, prestigious, rejoicing, have approached the monks' forest meeting. These things are given in Pali, Nanatta, Vanna, various kinds of words are given in the sutta. These 6 1,000 yakas of varied hue, powerful, effulgent, glamorous, prestigious, rejoicing, have approached the monks for a meeting. 500 yakas from Vesamita of varied hue, powerful, effulgent, glamorous, prestigious. Same words are given. Kumbhira from Rajagaha, who dwells on Mount Vepul. There's a mountain in Rajagaha, Rajgir. It is called Vepul. There are 5 kinds of mountains in Rajgir. Vebhara, Pandava, Gijjakuta, Isigili, Vepul. Panchapabbata, 5 kinds of mountains are there. Buddha stayed on the top of mountains, as mentioned in many suttas, attended to by more than 100,000 yakas, Kumbhira from Rajagaha. He too has come to the forest meeting. So, in Maha Samaya Sutta, we can get some information. There were yakas, demons, invisible demons. They came to Mahavana for the protection of the Buddha. In Alavaka Sutta, the demon Alavaka came to the Buddha, and Buddha controlled him. He is very dangerous one. He was a dangerous yaka, Alavaka. In Buddhist literature, Alavaka is depicted as a powerful and malevolent demon who eventually becomes a devout follower of the Buddha. His story is an important narrative in Buddhist texts, illustrating themes of redemption, the power of the Buddha's teachings, and the transformation of malevolent beings. Alavaka Sutta is very important to us. Alavaka, originally a fierce demon, Yakka, resided in a forest near the town of Alavi. He was known for his terrifying and violent nature, often harassing the people of Alavi and demanding human sacrifices. He ate human beings. Yeah, very dangerous. Buddha reached to him. The turning point in Alavaka's story occurs when he encounters the Buddha. According to the narrative, the Buddha, during his travels, arrives at Alavaka's abode, unafraid of the demon's reputation. The Buddha enters his residence and sits calmly. When Alavaka returns and finds the Buddha there, he tries to intimidate him with his supernatural powers, commanding the Buddha to leave and return multiple times. In Pali, it is mentioned Pavisa Samana, Nikkama Samana. Alavaka was commanding to the Buddha, go inside, Pavisa Samana. Then he command, come out, Nikkama Samana. Many times he commanded. Buddha did. Then he thought, this is obeyed and very humble one. I should not kill him. He is a very kind person. However, at last Buddha said, no, I am not coming. You can command, but I don't come out. Buddha sat down on the chair belonging to the Alavaka demon. Then he said, no, you have to come out. Buddha said, no, I don't come out. Anything you can do. Then Alavakayaka asked the Buddha, I have few questions. If you answer for these questions, I will let you go out. I don't kill you. If you can't answer for these questions, I will take you into my hand. I throw you out of this universe, out of this world. He will throw. Padesuva gahetva paragangayang kipisami. Or else, I will enter your body. Chittangva pagganhami. I will enter into your body. So, very dangerous. Then Buddha said, okay, you ask any questions. He asked few questions, answered well. Buddha answered well. Then he became a tamed one, and Buddha preached Dhamma to him, and he became a Buddhist person, took refuge of the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. So this way Buddha controlled him. So types of spirits and ghosts mentioned in the Atanati Sutta, another great sutta, Atanati Sutta. In that sutta we can see Yakkhas, Rakkhasas, Gandhabhas. Yakkhas, these are a class of powerful spirits or demons. In the sutta, different regions and tribes of Yakkhas are mentioned, such as the Guhyaka and Kumbhanda Yakkhas. They are often depicted as protectors of treasure, but can also be malevolent, sometimes very dangerous. Rakkhasas, another class of demons often associated with causing harm and mischief. They are feared for their ability to possess humans and animals. Gandhabhas, celestial musicians and spirits, usually benevolent, but included in the sutta likely for comprehensive protection against all types of spirits. The Gandhabhas are explained in commentaries. They absorb the smell. If we offer fruits to the gods, the Gandhabha means, Gandha means smell. Gandhabha means they absorb the smell. They don't eat it, just absorb the smell. That is the way of living. Those Gandhabhas, they are named with the meaning of that taking smell from all those food and fruits. Kumbhandas, another spirit, they are also hungry ghosts. Spirits often described as dwarf-like and known for their trickery and malevolence. They are considered a subset of yakkhas. Kumbhandas are described as spirits or demons with large swollen bellies, sometimes specially referring to their testicles being as large as pots or jars. They are considered a type of ghost. So testicles are very big. So kumbha means pot, similar to a pot. So because of heavy, they can't run fast. In commentaries, it's explaining kumbha means pot, anda means testicle. That is why these spirits are called kumbhandas. In Atanati Sutta, it is mentioned kumbhandoa, like that, kumbhando. Nagas, serpent-like beings, often associated with water and the underworld. They can be both benevolent and malevolent, possessing significant power. As I earlier mentioned, there are Nagas who have got miracle powers. They can fly in the sky. They can appear anywhere. Some spirits, they can appear as human beings also. They can take some forms, even gods and spirits, they can take the forms as they wish. Sometimes they come to us taking form of a cat or dog or another form. When we meditate, we can see some are disturbing us. Some bad spirits are disturbing us, making sounds. They take a form of a frog or dog. I have experience, that is why I am saying. Whole day that frog was shouting. At night also shouting. I can't meditate in that place. I was meditating in a forest cave. So that frog was disturbing me much. So I went to another place. At that place also, that frog was there and shouting. I think some kinds of spirit is disturbing me. Then I went to the shrine room, I chanted many suttas, and I made a wish, this disturbance must remove from me. After that, removed. So, Karaniyametta Sutta, Buddha preached this sutta because of the troublesome works of the bad spirits. Monks were meditating in a forest. The spirits, bad spirits were there on the trees. They were shaking trees, making various kinds of sounds. Then monks tried to meditate, they couldn't, very disturbance were there. Then they reached to the Buddha and informed, Venerable Sir, we can't meditate there, we have a big problem. The trees are shaking without having wind. That is the problem. No wind, but trees are shaking, moving very fast, so making sounds also. Buddha said, oh, there's a problem. There are bad spirits disturbing you. Then you learn Karaniyametta Sutta. Go there again, recite it. Morning, daytime and evening, 3 times a day. Recite. They recited. After that, that problem was solved. Bad spirits are disturbing us. So Naga Supanna is another spirits. These are bird-like beings or bird deities. We saw a bird, in a picture. Our sister also informed me one day she saw a bird at 3 a.m. nearby this Bodhi tree at the time of whole night chanting. So she has seen a bird, white colored bird. So the gods are taking that kind of forms. So I saw one person in front of the Buddha Gaya. He was meditating, weared white clothes. He is not having any movement, even in the eye, no movements, no shaking body. He stayed there more than 5 hours. I checked few times. I can't imagine who is that. I thought one of the gods have come to that place and meditating. So we can't think, we can't imagine these things. So it's happening like that. So in Anguttara Nikaya, there's a sutta named as Bhuta Sutta. This sutta describes the 4 kinds of spirits that can arise in response to different kinds of karma. It highlights the importance of ethical conduct and the impact of one's action on future existence. If we do wrong things, we also have to move to those kinds of bad spirits and positions. Yakka Sutta, also another sutta. There are many references related to the bhutas or spirits. Bayabhairava Sutta is another sutta. In this sutta, it is mentioned there are many kinds of spirits who are disturbing to the monks, meditators. The fear of ghosts. Now I am turning to the scientific section. We will take few minutes, only 5 or 7, 8 minutes for this. The ghosts have been a part of human culture and folklore for centuries, appearing in myths, stories, and religious texts around the world. The fear of ghosts, known as phasmophobia. This is a mental disease, according to their explanation. It's a common and pervasive fear that affects people of all ages and backgrounds. But what is it about ghosts that makes them so frightening? Symptoms. This is a disease, okay? Phasmophobia can be characterized by a range of different symptoms. These may include anxiety, difficulty sleeping, fear of being alone, intense fear of ghosts, panic attacks. In many cases, people can also experience physical symptoms such as sweating, trembling, chills, nausea, rapid heartbeat, and rapid breathing. According to their experiments, we can see these things. lack of oxygen, hypoxia. The effects of a lack of oxygen and possibly the influence of hormones on the brain. Some people experience ghosts or hallucinations. So sometimes such kind of things are there. People are saying, hearing sounds and seeing some pictures. These things are created by the brain. So because of the lack of oxygen and some hormone problems. It's okay, it's correct. But as we have studied, there are such kind of spirits, ghosts. When the brain is deprived of adequate oxygen, a condition known as hypoxia, it can lead to various neurological and psychological effects, including hallucinations, confusion and disorientation, near-death experiences. So these are having as mental problems. Influence of hormones. Hormones play a significant role in brain function and can also contribute to unusual perceptions. Stress hormones. High levels of stress can lead to increased cortisol, which might cause anxiety, paranoia, and hallucination in extreme cases. Melatonin, this hormone, which regulates sleep, can cause vivid dreams or hallucinations if there are disruptions in sleep patterns. Neurotransmitters, chemicals like serotonin and dopamine are crucial for normal brain function. These are also producing some mental disorders. Ghost experience, the combination of psychological factors and psychological interpretations can lead to the perception of seeing ghosts. Psychological perspectives, the fear of ghosts can often be traced back to a fear of the unknown and a concern about what happens after death. Ghosts are typically perceived as spirits of the deceased who have not found peace or who have unfinished business. This idea can evoke a deep-seated fear of morality and the alter life. So because of some attachments and unfinished works, they are having this kind of positions. Cultural influence, cultural factors play a significant role in shaping our fear of ghosts. Many cultures have rich traditions of ghost stories and haunting that are passed down through generations. This month is separated for the ghosts and the spirits. No, it is connected to the Chinese tradition. So the gates are open. All ghosts are moving here and there. Now people are having very fear. They are afraid of ghosts in these days. So 18th of this month they move to the temples and they transfer merits. They close the gates, no? They stop the wandering of those gods. So it's a traditional thing, and some Chinese people are believing in that way. But transferring merits is good. We have to do it. Though the gates are not open, no problem. Transferring merits is very useful thing. Media and popular culture, movies, television shows, and books have also contributed to the fear of ghosts. There are many books written related to the ghosts. Our children also reading them. They are seeing various kinds of video clips created by some educated people, and they use the technique, modern technique. They create ghosts using the apps. They can create. So some are fake. Our children must know it. Those are fake creations. They are not actual. ghosts in modern times, surveys conducted over the years have shown that a substantial portion of the population believes in ghosts and other paranormal phenomena. The Chapman University Survey of American Fears, for example, reported that 52.3% of Americans believed that places could be haunted by spirits in 2017, with this figure rising to 57.7% by 2018. Chapman blogs, this is from the internet. Additionally, about 32% of Americans in 2005 believed in ghosts. It means they are also believing ghosts. We think Americans are very rich and they are educated and they don't care these invisible things. But according to this research, they are also afraid of ghosts. So personal experiences there are many personal experiences. When I discussed with Panyavati, Sister Panyavati, she informed me, she also had the experience. When she was in Germany, she has seen a ghost. So, yeah, two people, not only she, two people has seen actually in a hall, she has seen a ghost. So, it's amazing. So, you also will have such kind of experience, personal experiences are there. So, in some photographs, we can see spirits. I have seen many photographs. I have taken, for example, this one. In the middle, when they take photographs, there's a backside spirit. So there was a photograph in Sri Lanka. When they took a photograph nearby a waterfall, on a branch, there was a bad spirit. On a branch. They, after they saw that ghost on a branch of a tree, they have seen a ghost. So in this way, if we take photographs, sometimes we can experience those kinds of hungry ghosts or spirits. People live in fear and terror because of these mysterious appearances. They can pass through the walls and tiny holes. These ghosts can enter to any place, even through the keyhole. They can enter. They can pass through the walls. They are invisible and subtle. That much power they have got. Presence, this one also very important thing. Some people say, I experienced someone is following me, someone was there by the side of me, someone was there in front of me. Some features are experiencing. So most of people are saying following someone. Presence is that spirit. They are following us. So conclusion, while belief in ghosts is a widespread cultural phenomenon, the scientific community generally does not support the existence of ghosts due to the lack of empirical evidence. Instead, science offers alternative explanations that are rooted in psychology, neurology, and environmental factors. Environmental factors mean sometimes we have got fear. The leaf is moving with the power of wind. It's similar to a head of a person. One of the leaves is shaking, moving. Or some trees and branches are moving. Or some equipments are making sounds with the power of wind. At that time, we will experience it's doing by bad spirit. So these kinds of things are happening, environmental factors. However, for many people, the belief in ghosts is a meaningful part of their cultural or spiritual world view. And these beliefs persist despite the lack of scientific validation. Despite the lack of scientific evidence, belief in ghosts is common across many cultures and has been a part of human history for centuries. These beliefs are often tied to religious or spiritual views about the afterlife and the soul. The traditional events are there, and also some facts are very connected to the generation to generation. People are saying in that house there's a spirit, in this house there's a spirit, people can't live. There are many houses in this world, such kind of palaces, houses. People can't live in those places. People are experiencing lots of hungry spirits activities. That is why they have left those houses. So saying this, I would like to wind up my Dhamma talk. So it's time to discuss. You can ask any questions from this moment. No need to be afraid of hungry ghosts or those kinds of spirits. If we are full of Dhamma, if we chant Ratana Sutta, Karaniya Metta Sutta, and if we have taken the refuge of Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, they can't enter to our body. They can't make influences. No need to be afraid. When our devotees are moving through the dark and dense forest, they are saying Itipiso Bhagava. In Dajagga Sutta it is mentioned, if we have fear or that kind of afraid, we have to recite Itipiso Bhagava. Then no more influences from those bad spirits or demons or from anyone. That is the treatment. When you go out, sometimes at night, you will feel afraid or fear, no? Some people, they don't like to go in the dark. There is one of my friends, he don't go anywhere after 6 o'clock because he is afraid of ghosts. He said there was an incident once he was moving at night. One person attacked to his face, very severely attacked. No one was there. After that, he don't go in dark time anywhere. Okay.
Bhante, 2 questions. But before that, you're talking about at night. Does ghosts only appear at night? Do you have daylight, morning ghosts? I mean, just a follow up to your...
Okay, I will answer first one. First one I will answer. Okay. Day and night, both times are experiencing.
Why do people always associate ghosts with at night?
Second one?
Why do they associate ghosts at night and not daytime? Do people see ghosts during the daytime? Oh, okay, Bhante, okay, related to these questions, you're talking about ghosts. Sometimes you also talk about spirits. So when ghosts and spirit, are you referring to 2 things? And also continue, Bhante, normally our impression is that when we got ghosts, we always think it's a bad ghost. But just now Bhante has given a lot of example. You got good ghosts, or probably you call it like yakas and all that, we can protect us. So how do we distinguish, good, bad, and all this stuff? Are ghosts all bad? Culturally, we think they are all bad, causing trouble, but you got good ghosts. So can we associate with good ghosts? And the final question, why do some people can see ghosts and why do some can't? And for those who can see, what is the implication? Is it good, bad? And can ghosts see us? Thank you.
Okay. So spirits and ghosts are actually same. We use spirits. The word is spirits for all. There are bad spirits and good spirits. Good spirits are gods and other supportive beings. The ghosts are there as hungry ghosts and different kinds of ghosts. The spirits are named as ghosts, but all are not bad. There are some supportive ghosts and spirits. And another thing is there at night, most people are seeing those kinds of spirits and ghosts. So I think there's a reason because of the terrifying mind. They are having fear at night because of the darkness. So it is connected to the mind, mental reason. And also if we are alone, that time also we are very weak. At that time we think, oh, some ghosts or spirits will attack me and will do wrong thing to me. At that time, that kind of feelings are coming. The other thing is, if we are weak, they can do more influences. We have to be strong. Today evening, I informed to that girl also, you must be a strong one. Don't be a weak one. Sometimes there are no such kind of spirits. Your mind is very weak. That is why you have got these kinds of feelings. And another thing, if it is true, if our mind is weak, so at that time they can enter into our body. I will give you example in our Sri Lanka. Mostly people are afraid of moving through the cemeteries. They think in the cemeteries there are many ghosts. So normal people don't go, but drunken people, they move through those cemeteries and shouting and blaming, saying bad words, no any influence. Their mind is very strong. Ghosts can't enter into their mind. So that is the reality, because their mind is powerful, very strong. If you move through the cemeteries with fear, oh, there may be ghosts, this is a cemetery, spirits are there, many spirits, then at once one will enter into your body. This is called dehantarana, transmigration of the spirits. Dehantarana in Sanskrit and also in our language, enter to the bodies, enter into the bodies of other persons. Transmigration. So you should not be weak. Be strong with your mind and no any spirit disturb you.
If they enter, is the person has the mind change, and how long does?
Yeah, actually they have got a subtle body. Normally we say it as what is called manokai, astral body. So they have got that kind of astral body. It is also a birth. After the death, one can take that kind of position. Some are taking gross bodies, some are taking astral bodies, seeking a gross body. They are wandering here and there, searching a gross place. So astral body can go into the other bodies, can enter. Actually, we can't say the period. The Venerable Sariputta experienced one moment. The Maha, God, Lord, it means God Maha, wanted to disturb Venerable Sariputta. He entered to the stomach of the Sariputta making stomach ache. He stayed few hours. Then Sariputta informed to the Buddha, I am having stomach ache and inside someone is playing. Then Buddha said, oh, it's Mara. So you just concentrate your mind, attain samapatti, then you can remove him. And then take a strong decision, this one must come out, then it will come out. Sariputta, Venerable Sariputta did it. So this way, that kind of subtle spirit can enter into the body, or else can catch the person staying outside. Like misty, mist. So it is similar to a mist, cloud of mist. He can pass our body also. He is coming from here, then he can pass through our body to backside. Similar to a cloud of mist. In this way, he can, the ghost can enter to our body, taking our body into his custody. So he will control them, us. We will work on his own wish, own idea. Sometimes shouting, crying, and asking various kinds of things. Now he is a hungry ghost. So many cases are there who are affected by the hungry ghost or those spirits. They are dancing, shouting, rolling on the earth, and asking very bad food. Sometimes they ask meat, fried meat, and various kinds of things, whatever they are like. They play in different ways, using our body. In Atanade Sutta it is given, Kumara Vahanang Katva Anuyanti Diso Disang, taking a boy as a vehicle. He moves here and there. That spirit enter inside to the body, then according to his will, you are moving, you are working. Kumara Vahanang Katva. Kumari Vahanang Katva. Sometimes they enter to the girl's body. Entering that body, they go anywhere as they wish. They do various kinds of things. They use that body as an instrument. Then do various kinds of things. In Buddhist literature, we can see those kinds of expressions.
Is Mara classified as one of the ghosts or other kinds of beings that you mentioned? You mentioned so many different types of categories.
Okay.
Does Mara fit into any one of these?
Yeah, actually, Mara, there are different kind of Maras. Devaputta Mara, Kilesa Mara, Mrityu Mara, Abhisankara Mara. Now we are talking about Devaputta Mara. He is a god, but he is with the wrong view, Michaditti. He is having very miracle powers. He has got a big crowd of soldiers, big group, retinue. So he disturbed the Buddha. It is the god-like Mara. He is living in the lowest heaven, which is named as Chatum Maharajika. So he comes here and disturb to the meditators and who are trying to eliminate cravings, destroy cravings, because Mara doesn't like to stop the birth cycle of anyone. That is why he disturbs, taking various kinds of forms. So sometimes as Yakka, Naga, and different shapes. So this is called Devaputta Mara, and he is disturbing to the people who are trying to attain final goal liberation. And Abhisankara Mara means the thoughts. They are working as Mara, disturbing. And also Klesa Mara means cravings. Cravings are acting like Mara. And also Mrutyu Mara, the death, making fear on death, always disturbing us. It is called Mrutyu Mara. So there are many kinds of Maras. They are disturbing us. Sometimes cravings are Mara. Sometimes thoughts are Mara. Sometimes that powerful person, the god, named as Devaputta Mara, is disturbing to the disciples and also the devotees, and taking various kinds of forms. As I earlier mentioned, that frog, I thought he is a Mara. I understood he is a Mara because I was trying to do Vipassana meditation and try to concentrate on that. At that time he disturbed me. You also will experience in that way. So there are many forms of the Mara.
Bhante, the brother just now asked a specific question, whether there is ghosts in the morning. In KL, we have a ghost in the morning, which we call Hantu Raya. They're actually government servants who actually come and taunt to all the people, public. So just that's aside, huh? Just to answer brother's question.
Yeah, there may be more time is not special. Morning, daytime, evening, and night, especially night, no?
Yeah. Now to ask you on the question.
Okay.
We have a word called asava, influence. And if we saw the statistics Bhante showed in America, 57% of the population believe in ghosts. Now, I want to refer to the Madhu Pandika Sutta, the Honeyball Sutta, where human consciousness is actually sense-based. So sensory perception is actually based on familiarity. We are only as good as what we see, what we hear, what we sense, smell, taste, touch. So when we are actually discussing about ghosts, giving names to ghosts, giving concepts to ghosts, we are actually creating the ghosts in our own mind. And I have seen, experienced spirits, I have. And basically, I'm not disputing that there's no spirits or there is spirits. But I can understand one thing clearly. It is not a belief. It's an experience. And in the experience which you actually relate to, there's a relationship with your past. So how you actually grow up, how you are conditioned by your parents, society, books you read, movies you watch, you create your own ghost. And that ghost which you see is personal to folder. However, today, with television especially, and books, the ghost actually can be a shared experience. Example, when we grew up, there were Amityville Horror. There was Poltergeist. And everybody knows how it comes, where it's formed. So it's become knowledge. And in that knowledge, we are actually trapped into believing. So it is how you actually get influenced to it. Spirits exist. That's certain. All of us also are spiritual and spirited. So the energy which is coming through is neither good nor bad. It's only about the relationship we hold with it. That's just a sharing.
Okay. Actually, as you mentioned, there are mind-made features. When we meditate, we can experience various kinds of mind-made features. We have never seen such kind of beings, but it is made by mind. I think connecting various parts of the bodies of the beings which we have seen in previous births, it is creating new picture. When I was a child, I saw a dream similar to a dragon. That feature is similar to a dragon, but various kinds of faces are there connected to his body. And also the body is having different parts related to other beings. I saw in my dream. So how it happens? I have never seen such kind of being in this life. But the mind is creating those kinds of things. And when you meditate, you will experience the same thing. At once you will experience a tiger is coming towards us and try to attack us. A lion is coming to us. You know, some people are running while meditating because of having such kind of experiences. They start to run because they see it actual way. It means, but it is mind-made. After closing eyes, they meditate few hours. At once, that kind of features are creating by the mind. They will have a fear. Then they stop meditation and start to run. It's happening. So we should know before the meditation, we will experience such kind of things. Sometimes some beings are sitting on the shoulder or on the head, and actually sometimes coming some beings. When I was in the forest, one monkey came and he sat on the shoulder and he started to touch my head. Then earlier I knew this place is full of monkeys. No need to be afraid. I stayed without moving my body. After a few minutes, he left. He left me. Though, if someone is there without knowing this environment, what happened? He will run. And there may be big problem. So this way, as you mentioned, mind-made things are there. Sometimes ghosts, spirits can see in the similar way. No need to be afraid of those things. You know, there are many mantras, many chantings to repel all those influences. In Buddhism, especially Ratana Sutta, Atanatiya, Bojjhanga, Karaniyametta Sutta, these are very powerful. In Vaisali, they have the influence of demons and bad spirits. Buddha preached 7 times. Ratana Sutta chanted to the water and spread everywhere. Then the evil spirits went away. So the Ratana Sutta is very useful. You also can do it, chant it, and you can get rid of all those bad spirits. And if there are many more influences, you can get help from our monks, and also some lay people are there. Actually, I have got a big book. There are many mantras to remove all those bad influences. We can use those things. They are coming from generation to generation. I found them on palm leaves. They are very old, ancient. I use them few times. They are very powerful. Can remove those bad spirits from the people. Okay.
Bhante, since Bhante just now mentioned that the Ratana Sutta, Karaniyam Sutta is very powerful if we encounter this. So is it okay if we can't chant ourselves at that time, maybe you have fear. So is it okay if you just play online or tape?
Play. So
I mean the chanting? Because we don't have a monk there, we are not, so can we just...
Playing is actually not enough. we have to chant ourselves, the verbal power, mind waves, all these things must be there when we chant. Normally people are playing parittas in their homes, but it is not enough. When we chant, we use our mind power. When we play it, mind power is not there. And also now verbal power is not there, it is plain. No? So we use our verbal power with the thought of compassion and also with the thought of removing those bad influences. We speak these words. And also mind power is very important. We use, when we chant parittas for the giving blessings, we use these two ways. When we say sabbitiyo vivajjanto sabbarogo vinasato, we think all the diseases may remove from this person, all the obstacles may remove from this person. We think and chant. With that thought we chant. So playing is another thing, and chanting is another thing. If you can keep in mind, or if you can use the Great Protection book, we have got printed things. No problem, you can read them correctly. Especially the wording system is very influencing. We have to pronounce correctly them. That is why I think you are learning Pali. You should learn Pali to pronounce them very well. Or else the word power will not come because the very good letters are used. There are two kinds of letters. Some letters are bad, some letters are good. Ishta akshara and anishta akshara. When we make a poem with the thought of a curse, we use the wrong syllables. It means which are having the bad influences. And when we compose a poem to give blessings, at that time we use the blessing words, blessing letters. In there's a system to compose parittas and also those verses, set kavi and vas kavi in our word. Some poems are there to give blessings, some poems are there to give curse. So we can use those kind of characters for both sides. The Buddha has used the good syllables to the compose these parittas, and arahants have used the good syllables to compose these verses. For example, sabba papasa akaranang kusalas upasampada. So this verse is composed with the good syllables. So that power of syllables have got blessing power. When we chant it, when we chant it, keeping a water cup in front of us, the water will be chanted. The shape, structure of the water will be changed into positive way. And also if we chant keeping a thread in front of us, the thread will be a chanted one. All the threads are not chanted threads. We tie up threads, no? So no use. If they are chanted, it is useful. We buy threads from the shop and then we cut it and keep on the table. Okay, tie up, it's very good, blessing power has got. There is no blessing power. We have to chant to that thread. Mostly in temples doing, the keeping threads are there, and please tie up. You can remove all the obstacles from your life and you can recover from the diseases. wearing those things, no result. So if we chant them, it has got blessing power. We have changed the structure of the thread. We have changed the structure of the water, chanting, giving those kinds of very blessing words, full of compassion, and using mind power. We have changed the structure into positive way. So this water jug I can use as a cursing water. I use the verses made by wrong, bad syllables or letters. I chant it. I give you to drink it. What will happen to you? You will get diseases. You will have various kinds of obstacles, problems, because I have cursed to this water. So it's happening in the world. Okay. Yeah. Nothing to do. Yeah, nothing to do. Already has taken us. Yeah, then if we feel something is wrong with me because of eating food or a drink, taking drink, someone has done a wrong thing against me, then we can chant water using Sabba Papa Sakaranang O Itipiso Bhagava or anyone. We can chant water into positive way, we can drink. After drinking that bad influences will be removed, and we can get help from other chanters, monk or any other person who knows to remove these things. The same way we can remove. We have to drink positive water, positive food, not negative.
I was conditioned to be afraid of ghosts because when I was very young, I was brought to the cinema to watch those ghost movies. So until now, I'm still afraid. But I know sometimes it's my mind made. So my symptom is I will get frozen and I cannot do anything. And my heart will beat very fast. Boom, 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 boom. I can hear my heart beating very fast. And then if I were to know that Bhante taught me to do chanting, I don't think I can do any chanting at that moment. So I would like to ask Bhante how to make my mind strong, since I know that I have a very weak mind in this issue.
Okay.
Thank you.
So still you have that fear, no? Still you have that fear?
Yes, I do.
So you can do one thing. This is to be done with the blessings, is one thing. Another thing is you have to make your mind strong, as you have mentioned. Sometimes it may be that kind of mental case, not actual influence of the spirit. As you mentioned earlier, in childhood or sometime you have watched horror film, no? So because of that influence, it is coming again and again into the mind. You have to understand the reality. These spirits are coming to us because of mental disorders, and also there may be some actual connections with the spirits. So actual spirits can be removed chanting and also getting blessings. You have to get help from a monk or some person who has got that kind of power. And after drinking water or after having some things which has got blessing power, keeping with you, you can remove that one. The other thing is if there's a mental disorder or some problems connected to the our hormone or oxygen, as I mentioned earlier, we have to get treatments from the doctors. We have to get treatments. These two ways are there. Okay, let's wind up. It's near to 10. 5 minutes is there to reach to the 10. Let's transfer merits. First we transfer merits to the gods. We have invited to the gods in the beginning. Let's recite Akasatta cha bhummatta deva naga mahiddhika Atho nibbana sampatti imina te samijjato.